Hi, I'm Dr. Jen Harrison from drjenniferharrison.com, and today I want to take you through an EFT tapping meditation to help with physical pain. During this time of the global pandemic, many of us are at home, either working from home or maybe we've been laid off. And many of us are sitting and being a lot more inactive than we usually are. And also, it may be difficult or impossible to get to see your regular healthcare practitioner, whether it be a chiropractor or sport physio or athletic therapist or massage therapist or acupuncturist or osteopath to get treatment that you need. And so many people are having to deal with physical pain. Now, it's been really interesting. There's been quite a bit of research done using EFT, emotional freedom techniques, showing significant decreases in physical pain by doing the EFT tapping. And the reason for that is twofold. We need to look at, first of all, we need to look at pain. Pain is actually a good thing. Pain lets us know that something's wrong. However, in Western culture, we tend to either ignore the pain and push through it, the classic suck it up, buttercup approach, or we medicate and just bulldoze our way through it. So taking, over-the-counter anti-inflammatories or pain medications or prescription medications, and then doing physical activities that we really shouldn't be doing, for example. And so, in as opposed to Eastern medicine, where they really will look at the pain at a deeper level. For example, in traditional Chinese medicine, with the different organ systems and acupuncture meridians, there are associated emotions. So, for example, with your liver and gallbladder and those meridians, the emotion that's associated with that is anger and frustration. And so, with any of the, from a traditional Chinese medicine perspective, with any of the emotions, whether it be, sadness or worry, fear or grief or anger, there's nothing wrong with any of those emotions as long as they get processed in a healthy way. And oftentimes what happens is that we don't process our emotions in a healthy way, either by choice, we just choose to, stuff them down, or we just don't have the support or the opportunity to process emotions the way that we really need to. And so that's where emotional freedom techniques comes in. It's such a powerful tool, and it's wonderful to work with a practitioner to get into some of the deeper layers, but it's also a wonderful self-care tool. So whether some people think, oh, well, I actually sprained my ankle, so how is EFT going to help with that? Like, what's the emotional component with that? Because there's been an actual physical injury. It doesn't matter whether there's been an actual physical injury or whether you have a chronic pain condition going on. Guaranteed there will be an emotional component. The study of mind-body medicine has been around, well, literally for thousands of years if you look at Eastern medicine. And in Western medicine, more research has been done, certainly since the early 1980s. Harvard Medical School, as I've mentioned before, has had a mind-body medicine clinic since 1982. And there's been research that's been done around the world. And then certainly over the last 20 years, and more so in the last 10 years, there's been a lot of research that's been done with emotional freedom techniques and showing its effectiveness in dealing with stress and anxiety, as well as lowering physical pain. And I've certainly experienced that with clients who I've worked with. A couple of clients who had severe, chronic, debilitating, different types of arthritis, and have their pain go from an 8 out of 10 to a 2 out of 10 with just after a 1 hour tapping session. So it's really important to acknowledge that regardless of whether you have an acute injury that you're dealing with, so you just sprained your ankle, or you might have broke your arm, or whether you've got a chronic arthritis, it's important to understand that there will be an emotional component that will be contributing to a certain level of the pain for the majority of people. So what I would invite you to do is just tune into your body where you may be feeling some pain. And it doesn't have to be excruciating pain. It might be, an ache or a stiffness that's been there for quite a while, or maybe, you woke up with a stiff neck, or, maybe you did just sprain your ankle. So what I would invite you to do is, first of all, tune into where you're feeling that pain, feeling that discomfort. And then I would invite you to rate that pain on the SUD scale, the subjective units of distress scale. And so I would rate that intensity on a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being obviously no pain, in which case you don't need to be doing this meditation today, or 10 being, excruciating pain. So take a moment, tune into that. Where are you feeling the pain, and how would you rate the intensity of the pain? If you've got multiple areas of pain, then just pick one. Pick one that you feel that you want to focus on right now. There's no right or wrong answer. It doesn't necessarily have to be the most painful spot or the least painful. Just make a decision and go with a spot in your body where you're feeling some pain, feeling discomfort, and that's the one that we'll focus on in the first round. Once you've rated the intensity of the pain on a scale of 0 to 10, then I would ask that you write that down, physically write that down. It's really important when you're doing EFT to be keeping track of what your SUD rating was before you started tapping and then afterwards. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually just going to do a first round just on the physical pain itself, and then we'll do some other rounds addressing the emotional component. So if you're new to emotional freedom techniques, then I would invite you to go to my website and go to the How to Do EFT Tapping page, where there's a tutorial and video there for you. Okay, so we're going to start tapping on this. It's called the side of the hand point. And you can just repeat after me as we go through this EFT tapping meditation to help with physical pain. Even though I feel this pain in my body, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel this pain in my body, I feel this pain at a level, whatever your SUD rating is. And even though I feel this pain, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And then we'll start at the top of the head point. All this pain, eyebrow point. I feel this pain in my body. Side of the eye. The pain is just there. Under the eye. I'm having a really hard time making it go away. Under the nose, and sometimes I can get it to be less. Chin point, but then it just comes back. Under the arm point. I'm really tired of all this pain. Top of the head. I'm tired of being in this pain. Eyebrow point. This physical pain. Side of the eye. This pain in my body. Under the eye. I just want it to go away. Under the nose. I'm really tired of having all this pain. Chin point. I'm really tired of having all this pain in my body. Collarbone point. I'm really tired of having all this pain in my body. Under the arm. I'm really tired of all this pain. And take a nice deep breath in and out. Okay. Now how would you rate the pain in your body now after we've done one round of tapping? If you started out at an 8, has it gone down to a 7? Sometimes people will have physical pain that will drop down, maybe it's gone down to a 5 or a 4 or a 2. Even if it's only gone down 1 point, that's still significant. And let's just do another round of tapping just on the physical pain. So we'll start on the karate chop point again, or the side of the hand point, I should say. Even though I still have some pain in my body, I still have this pain. And even though I can still feel this discomfort, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I still feel this pain in my body, the pain is still at a level, and even though I still feel this pain, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Top of the head. I still feel this pain in my body. Eyebrow point. What's it going to take for this pain to go away? This physical pain. Under the eye. I want it to go away. Under the nose. I wonder if it's possible. I wonder if this pain is trying to tell me something. Collarbone point. I wonder if this pain is trying to tell me something else that's going wrong. Under the arm. I wonder what that is. Top of the head. I wonder what my pain is trying to tell me. Eyebrow point. Oh, it's probably not telling me anything. It just hurts. Side of the eye. But I wonder if it's possible. Under the eye. I wonder if it's possible that the pain is trying to tell me something. Under the nose. And I just have to figure out what that is. Chin point. I really want to get rid of this pain. Collarbone point. I really want to let this pain go. Under the arm. I really don't want to feel this pain anymore. Okay, and take another nice deep breath in and out. And how would you rate the intensity of the pain now? As I said, for example, if you started at an 8 and now it's down to maybe a 6 or a 5, that's great. What we're going to do now is we're actually going to move into the into another round of tapping, looking more at the emotion. If your pain's down to like a 0 or a 1, well, then that's great. I would still invite you to keep tapping with us, but that's really great that with just the tapping that you've been able to alleviate some of the pain in your body. If the pain levels are still you know, like at above a 3 out of 10, then and even if it's a little bit lower, what I would invite you to do is just tune into that that part of your body, and just tune into what emotion you think is there. Now that may sound strange for some people, but for others that may make total sense. Just kind of tune in. I mean, you can even tune into the emotion that comes up when you think about the pain. So it might be that, you know, maybe you've got pain in your knee that's preventing you from playing with your kids or your grandkids, or from, you know, going for walks, or doing some activity that you really love to do. And so you can tune into that that anger. Maybe it's frustration. Maybe there's another emotion that's in there. It could be sadness. It could be worry. It could be an emotion that doesn't even make sense, but it's just whatever comes to mind. So tune into the part of your body where you've been feeling the physical pain, and tune into whatever emotion pops up there for you, and then rate the intensity of that emotion on a scale of 0 to 10. And again, writing down the name of the emotion and writing down the intensity. Okay, so let's say the emotion is worry. And that's, I think, a common one for a lot of people. And so let's say the emotion is worry. And so as I'm going through the meditation, when I say worry, maybe you have a different emotion. Maybe your emotion is sadness or fear or grief. Then you can just say whatever the emotion is for you. But I'm going to take us through around focusing on the emotion of worry. Okay, so we'll start tapping on the side of the hand again. Even though I'm feeling this emotion of worry in my body, I deeply and completely love and accept myself, and I choose to let the worry go now. Even though I'm feeling all this worry, I'm holding it in my body, I deeply and completely love and accept myself, and I choose to release the emotion now. Top of the head. All this worry, eyebrow point, all this worry that I'm holding in my body, side of the eye, all this worry under the eye, I'm holding it in my body, under the nose. I really want to let this worry go. Chin point, this worry is hurting my body. Collarbone point, I really want to let this worry go, under the arm, but I'm holding this worry in my body. top of the head. I feel this worry. I physically feel this worry in my body. I'd really like to let it go. Under the eye. I really want to let this worry go. Under the nose. I'm holding on to this worry. Chin point. I'm holding on to this worry in my body. Collarbone point. All this worry. Under the arm. All this worry in my body. Okay, and take a nice deep breath in and out. So if worry was the emotion that you're holding in your body, how would you rate the intensity of the worry now compared to when we started that last round of tapping? Were there other emotions that bubbled up while you were tapping? That can often happen. So what I would invite you to do is whatever the emotion was that you were experiencing, whether it be, as I said, worry or fear or sadness or some other emotion, then I would invite you to continue tapping until it gets down to, a 2 out of 10 or lower. And be mindful that, especially too, if you've had a chronic pain situation, that's been going on for a long period of time, there may be multiple emotions, there may be layers. And so you might deal with one layer and clear that, but then there'll be another layer that will bubble up to the surface. And that's totally okay. That's very common to have happen. And so what you can do is just keep doing another round of tapping, or maybe 2 or 3 rounds of tapping until you get that emotion down to a 2 out of 10 or less. And then if there's another emotion that bubbles up, then you can do the same. So don't be surprised, especially, as I said, if you've got a chronic pain condition, that it may take several rounds of tapping to help to alleviate it. What I would also invite you to do right now is check back into the physical level of pain and how would you rate it now on a scale of 0 to 10 compared to when we started, and make sure you write that down. Obviously, if you have physical pain, it's really important that it's already been diagnosed. The pain has been properly diagnosed by a licensed healthcare practitioner, so you know exactly what you're dealing with. Second of all, even though EFT can often alleviate pain significantly or decrease it, that doesn't mean that you should stop all prescribed physical treatments. So make sure you're still consulting with the proper healthcare practitioners with whatever physical condition that's causing you pain. But EFT is really a powerful tool that can help to alleviate a lot of pain, and that's really it's really important, and it's a great way to go from your stressed self to your best self.
Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure you like it, share it with a friend who may need it, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. For additional resources to help you go from your stressed self to your best self, head on over to my website, drjenniferharrison.com, and join our Best Self community. It's free to join, and you'll get exclusive member-only access to powerful content. Plus, you'll receive 5 amazing bonuses. Remember, becoming your best self starts with just one step in the right direction. Thanks for watching.